we're gonna talk about our spring garden or things that we're seeing right now because spring has started. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna show you is this beautiful little dandelion. And I love dandelions. People call them weeds, which maybe they are, but I think they're pretty. And I like how yellow and earthy they are. So we have a lot of these in our yard right now. And we're also growing some trees. So a couple of years ago, we got some trimmings from a cottonwood tree here in town, and we planted them in pails so that we could grow them and propagate them and make bigger trees. So this one back here that you see behind me is a cottonwood tree that we actually grew ourselves. So we're gonna have that next to us as we're practicing. All right, so we're gonna pretend like we are in our spring garden. All right, so let's get onto our mat. All right, here we go. So we're gonna start off by sitting down, okay? So if you're just now joining us, welcome to our kids yoga class. So go ahead and find that nice seat. So we're gonna cross our legs, all right? One leg in front of the other leg. And we're gonna bring our hands together in front of our heart. Now press your palms into each other, just really gently, really soft. But then we're gonna keep the heels of our hands touching. So this part of our hand is gonna be touching. But then we're gonna take our pinkies and our thumbs and let our pinkies and thumbs touch. And then just bring those hands back so the thumbs are kind of touching your chest. And the fingers are open wide like a flower. Okay, if you can imagine maybe a tulip or something that you've been seeing around town, something you've been seeing in your garden, all right? So close your eyes here and just take a deep breath like you're smelling this beautiful flower in through the nose and out through the mouth. Good, in through the nose, smell that flower, and out through the mouth. Good, so just remembering that we just picked this flower from our garden. All right, just a nice fresh spring flower. And just let the mind slow down here. We're taking deep inhales and deep exhales, letting the fingers open wide. Good. Releasing your thoughts, releasing your day. Maybe you're at home doing schoolwork. Maybe you've been doing homework. So just take a second here and breathe. Good. Now let's bring to mind something that feels very loving, very kind. Maybe it's your parents. Maybe it's a teacher. Maybe it's your pet. All right, bring to mind that special someone or something. And smile. Beautiful. Now let's relax our hands down to our thighs or our knees and roll your shoulders up towards your ears and roll them down your back. Good. One more time. Inhale, bring the shoulders up towards your ears and roll them down the back. Nice. Relax your shoulders. Keep your eyes closed for another second here. Take a deep breath in through your nose and blow it out through your mouth. Good. All right, so we're going to start to get into our garden now. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is be a flower. So we just picked our beautiful flower from our garden earlier. So let's pretend like we're flowers sprouting up from your garden. So we're going to bring the soles of the feet together to touch each other like this. And then bring your hands right underneath your ankles. Okay, let your knees open wide. Now we're going to do a little bit of a balance. So lean back, let your feet come off of your mat, and then separate your feet. Good. So our chest is tall, shining up toward the sun. Okay, maybe rock a little bit from side to side. Maybe you're blowing in the wind. Your flower petals are just kind of blowing in the wind right now. So what color is your flower? Are you pink or yellow or red? And then imagine what you smell like. Take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Good. Again, in through the nose, wiggle back and forth, floating like a little flower. Beautiful. Let's take a few more breaths. Imagine maybe your flower has changed now. Good. And then lower your feet down. Good. All right, let's bring our hands now to our shins. So what else do we see in our garden is a monarch butterfly. All right, those are so beautiful. So let's flap our butterfly wings up and down and just feel the breeze kind of moving around your wings here. And then reach your arms up like their antenna. Okay, wiggle the fingers. Good. So we're floating through the air. Maybe move a little bit from side to side as you shake your knees. That takes some concentration, doesn't it? Take a deep breath in through your nose and exhale. Good. Let's lower those hands back down. Keep flapping your butterfly wings. Beautiful orange and black monarch butterfly. Awesome. Good. And relax. Now let's bring those knees together and we're going to go ahead and come on over to our shins. Right? So we're going to sit down on our shins and we're going to become a rock. So we're going to pretend like we're this beautiful shining rock in our garden. Okay, so start to fold your belly down so your belly comes right on top of your legs. And then lower your head all the way down and reach your arms back behind you like a rock. So you're curled in here. All right, maybe take a deep breath in through your nose and sigh it out through your mouth. Just like that again. Inhale and exhale. And then let your forehead rest down. So your forehead is right on your mat. And relax your shoulders down and pretend you're this rock. So do you feel any cool air blowing around you? Maybe the surface of your rock is cool, smooth. And imagine what kind of creatures are living underneath you. Maybe ants or worms or spiders. All right, just take a few breaths here. Take a deep breath. Feel your ribs open up. And exhale all the air out of your lungs. Again, inhale. And exhale. Good, now we're going to reach our arms forward and then lift yourself up. So bring your hands back by your legs again. Okay, now reach up toward the sun. So we're reaching toward the sun. Shining bright. Inhale. On your exhale, we're going to bring those hands down on your mat or the floor. And we're going to walk our legs down. So we're going to come all the way down to our bellies. Okay, and then slide your hands back so they're in line with your chest. Now from here, we're going to pretend like we are snakes. Okay, like a garden snake in our spring garden. So from here, we're going to press through the feet in our hands. And inhale, lift the chest like a snake lifting its head. Good. And exhale, lower yourself all the way down. Now this time we'll inhale to lift up, and as you exhale, we're going to hiss as we come down. So, good. Now inhale, lift that chest up, lift the chin. Exhale. Beautiful. Now inhale, we're going to come all the way up. We're going to start to slither a little bit like a snake moving through the grass, okay? We're just kind of moving and wiggling one shoulder, one hip, and then just switch from side to side. Good, just wiggling like a snake in the grass. Beautiful. And then we'll come back up, lift up. As you exhale, we're going to hiss. Good, all right. Now let's tuck our toes under. Press yourself up into that all fours position. Good. All right, so we're going to walk our hands back toward our knees, okay? And then from here, we're going to come up to our feet. So I'm going to turn this way so you can see what I'm doing. All right, so we're going to squat down like a frog. All right, so we're going to pretend like we're a frog. So bring your hands down in front, right? And you've all seen a frog. You all know what a frog sounds like and looks like and what he does. Okay, so we're going to hop. So we're going to press through the feet And on an inhale, we're gonna hop forward. And one more time, hop forward. Good, and then we'll hop back. 2 times, hopping back. Nice, let's do that again. Hop forward, and you can make any sounds you want to if you want to ribbit, and then hop back. Awesome, good job. And then pause and take a deep breath in through the nose and out through your mouth. Nice work. All right, we'll come back to that frog later, okay? So we're gonna press through our feet and start to lift the hips. And as we lift our hips, we start to walk our feet toward each other a little bit, okay? Now when you come forward, we're gonna press down through our feet. Start to rise up toward the sun, and as you rise up, reach those arms way up. Wiggle the fingers like you're gonna reach the sun. Good. And then exhale, release your arms down. Roll the shoulders down the back. We're gonna be a still tree trunk here. So let the arms come down, and then root down through your feet. So we're really rooting down into the earth, into the soil, into the ground. Good, just like my friend over here, this tree. I'm gonna be that tall tree trunk. And close your eyes. Can you feel the warm breeze blowing against you? Can you feel the sun beating down on you, giving you life and energy? Can you tell yourself, I am strong, I am still, I am courageous? Good, all right. So now we're gonna grow our tree, okay? So bring your hands to your waist. Good, now we're gonna balance on one foot. So we're gonna balance on our left foot, okay? Press your foot down. And we'll lift our right knee up and bend the right knee. And we're gonna open our knee to the right, so we're building up on our tree trunk here. So place your right foot down on your left ankle. Good. Now reach your branches way up over your head and open the arms wide. Beautiful. Wiggle those fingers like leaves on a tree. Nice. And then maybe this big breeze comes and we start to sway from side to side. So just moving from side to side here. Wiggling the fingers, finding that balance. Beautiful tree. And then come back to center. Reach the hands back and lift your heart, lift your chin up. Take in all of that beautiful sunlight. Take a deep breath in and out. Release your arms. Bring your right knee forward and wiggle it out. All right, wiggle out that tree. All right, let's do the other side. So imagine this beautiful tree is growing right beside your garden. Okay, so we're gonna root down really hard through that right foot. Lift your left knee up and flex your left foot. Right, as we're here, we're gonna open our trunk out to the side and bring the foot down so you're touching your right ankle. Nice. Now grow your branches up over your head, wiggle those fingers and open the hands wide. All right, so nice wiggling leaves on the fingers, swaying your tree in the wind. Like you're this big, beautiful tree swaying from side to side. Good. Breathe deep. Awesome. All right, take a deep breath in, reach up toward the sun, reach your chin up, and exhale, release your arms down, bring your left foot down, wiggle that all out. Take a deep breath in through your mouth, and exhale through your mouth, through your nose. Good. And we'll release. Okay. Now inhale, reach your hands up toward the sun, and as you exhale, we're gonna fold down like a waterfall, like water, raindrops coming down. So wiggle the fingers like little raindrops coming all the way down. Sweep them down by your feet. Inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, let those raindrops fall all the way down. One more time. Inhale, reaching up. Wiggle the fingers, let the raindrops sprinkle down. And we'll pause here, folding down. So imagine you're this beautiful waterfall Maybe there's a waterfall fountain in your garden. All right, so all the water's pouring forward. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Good, now shake your head a little bit from side to side, forward and back. Relax your shoulders. Maybe sway your hips a little bit. Good, now press through your feet. Inhale, roll up, reach up, wiggle the fingers. So what do you see sometimes after rain? A rainbow, right? So we're gonna root down through both of our feet. Keep reaching our hands up. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, hinge over to your right side. So we're this big rainbow arcing over to the right. Beautiful bright colors. All of the colors that you can see, they're glowing. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, we're gonna go over to the left now, taking our rainbow to the left side. Good, deep breaths. What colors are you seeing? What colors are you? Good, coming back up to the top. Inhale, exhale, let your fingers rain down again. Good, and then we'll pause here for just a second, and then let those fingers kind of twinkle. And then we'll press through our feet again. Inhale, come all the way up, reach up. All right, now we're gonna be birds. So let's bring our hands to our waist. So you know we've been seeing a lot of birds lately, now that it's springtime, right? All right, so let's do that balance again. So we're gonna press through our left foot. Start to lift your right knee up off of your floor. Take your right foot, start to bring it way back. And as you do, reach your arms back. So we're flying like a bird in the sky, right? And then maybe you can flap your wings like a bird, soaring through the air. Beautiful. And maybe you're just soaring here, moving from side to side. Take some breaths and then lower your back foot down, and we'll step it back up to meet your left foot. All right, so we're gonna take it to the other side now, okay? So let's press through our right foot, and we'll bend our left knee and send the left foot way back behind you. Reach your arms back, soaring through the wind like a bird. Yeah, and then flip the palms down towards your floor, and then maybe flap your bird wings. Flying high in the sky, right? Maybe you start to fall over, that's okay. We're gonna take that back foot down and then step it up. Awesome. We're coming back to look center. Come back to our standing trunk pose. Nice tall tree trunk. Press through your feet. Lift your chin. Lift your heart. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Inhale, reach your fingers up toward the sun. Exhale, folding down with your rain. Inhale, reach way up toward the sun. Exhale, raining down onto the garden. One more. Inhale, reach up toward the sun. And exhale, raining down. And pause. Release your head. Shake your head. Yes and no. Good. All right, so we're going to come on down now. Bend your knees. We're going to be a turtle. So everyone has seen a turtle. So we know what turtles look like. We know sometimes we have turtles in our gardens, right? Or turtles in ponds or lakes. So we're going to take our feet and open our feet wide, okay? Now take your arms and reach them right underneath your lower legs, your calves, okay? Then we're going to hold on to our ankles. Take a deep inhale, lift up through your chest, right? Exhale, we're going to start to round the back. Let your head come down, right? So we're lowering the head down. And imagine you're this beautiful, beautiful turtle swimming in the water on a beautiful day. Close your eyes, take a deep breath. breath together. Inhale. Nice. All right, let's unwind our arms and slowly walk yourself back up so we're sitting tall again. Beautiful. Now bringing your feet together. We're going to come back down to our hands and our knees. All right, so we're going to have a puppy and a dog running around in our gardens, okay? So we're going to walk the arms toward the top of your mat, or the top, just right in front of you, stretching your arms. And then send your hips back as you stretch your arms like a puppy would do. So stretch like a puppy. Take a deep breath in through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Good. Take another breath in our puppy pose. All right, now our puppy's gonna grow up and be a doggy now. All right, so keep your arms nice and long. We're gonna press down onto our feet. Lift your hips way up into our dog, okay? So let's wiggle our tail. Happy dog, all right? A happy little doggy. Wiggling your tail back and forth. Good, take a deep breath in and stick out your tongue. Again, deep breath in and stick out your tongue. Beautiful, now let's pause here, take a breath. Good, now look up towards your hands and we're going to gently walk our feet all the way up to the top, right up to your hands. Good, now from here, press down through your feet. Inhale, we'll roll back up into our tall trunk, reaching up toward the sky, toward the sun. Wiggle those fingers and release. Good job. All right, so we're going to move through a little bit of motion here that we call sun salutation, where we're going to be saluting the sun, praising it, praising the warmth, okay? So we're going to come up for the top of your space. Inhale, reach way up over your head. As you exhale, float down, just like we did earlier with our rain coming down. Inhale, let's place our hands right on our shins and reach forward. Exhale, lower down. Good, now we're going to take our hands and press them down on the floor. Step one foot back at a time, coming into a plank pose, okay? Now bring those knees down. Hug your elbows in, come down to your belly. All right, remember our snake pose from earlier? We'll inhale to lift the chest in our snake. Exhale, hiss. Awesome. Now tuck your toes under again. Press up, keep your knees down. And then lift your knees. And exhale, take your hips way up into that dog pose. We're going to wiggle our dog, wiggle our tail. Nice. Beautiful. Now look forward and we'll step our feet all the way up, crawling all the way up to the top. Press to your feet, roll up, reach up into that tall trunk. Wiggle the fingers, reach up toward the sun. And exhale, release. Good job. Just shake those shoulders out and smile. And let's have our arms down by the sides. Open your fingers wide. All right, send your heart forward and look up toward the sun. Take a deep breath. Take in all the warmth and life from the sun. Good job. All right. Now let's step our feet wide here. Reach the arms up into our star pose. Wiggle the stars, the fingers like your star shining bright. Again, lift your chin. Breathe. Yeah, awesome. Release those arms. Hop those feet back together. And we'll bend the knees and come all the way down to the mat. Beautiful. All right, let's come down to your back now. And as you come down, we're going to hug those knees in. So remember earlier we were like a rock in our garden. Well, now we're going to be a rock that's gotten flipped upside down. Okay? So we're hugging everything in. So what's underneath our rock here? Worms, spiders, What is it? Ants, dirt. And then what does the underneath side of our rock look like? Is it dirty? Is it shiny? Is it cool? And let's rock a little bit from side to side. Good. Great. Now let's lower our legs all the way down. Reach the arms all the way up over the head. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Push your belly out and exhale, release. Good. Let everything melt down. Lower your arms down by your sides. Beautiful. Now imagine you're in this cool green grass right next to your beautiful garden. Take a deep breath and smell the grass, smell the dirt. Feel the warm sun on your skin. Good. Keep noticing what's happening in your garden. Beautiful flowers. Maybe your favorite person is helping you plant some seeds or flowers. Take a deep breath in and exhale out. Let yourself be nice and still and quiet. Just breathe deep. Imagining that nice warm sun. Good. Now reach your arms way up over the head. Reach your legs down. Nice big stretch after that nice relaxing nap in the garden. We're going to bend the knees and roll over to your side. Take a second, and then we'll slowly come all the way back up to our seated position the way we started our class. All right, so crossing the legs, sitting up nice and tall. Bring the palms together. Now let's make that flower. So keeping the heels of our hands touching at pinkies and touching our thumbs, and just letting the fingers open. All right, imagining you're holding your most beautiful flower here. Close your eyes, take a breath in, smell that flower, and take a breath out. Good. Now let's press our fingers together. Nice. Thank yourself for having fun today with yoga. Thank yourself for breathing deep and taking care of yourself. And I thank you for letting me guide you today on this adventure. Namaste. Namaste means I respect you and you respect me. Thank you so much.